This particular hair growth spray that I'm coming to show with you is very powerful. That if you not use it the right way, and if you don't know the time and when you are supposed to use this particular juice, you're going to regret ever using this growth. So stay with me. Let me share with you 4 powerful ingredients that I used for my hair. This actually helped to grow hair, but if you don't use it the right way, you end up regretting, because this is going to cause extreme dryness. It's going to cause stiffness to your hair, and you wouldn't, in fact, you wouldn't even want to go back using this ingredient again. Hello, welcome back to Ahima. If this is the first time coming across my video, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please do not forget, if you want to grow your hair, then you need to subscribe to this channel so that you always get my weekly uploads on how to grow long and take natural hair. Until then, let's dive into the video real quick. So the ingredient I'll be using for this particular video is four, and I'm going to name it. I'm going to tell you why you are not supposed to overuse it, or why you are not even supposed to use it at all. Especially for hair with low porosity, it is very necessary to take very good attention of what I am doing in this particular video. So the 4 ingredients that I'll be using for this particular video is rice, rosemary, fenugreek, and the last ingredient is going to be cloves. Yes, rice, rosemary, fenugreek, and cloves, they all help to grow hair, they all help to thicken hair, they all help to strengthen the hair strands, they all help in fighting a lot of hair infections and all of that and that and that and that. But if you are combining particular ingredient for your hair growth and you do not know the exact things that these ingredients are doing to your hair, you will end up destroying your hair, you will end up causing a lot of breakages, and you end up leaving your hair very dry and very stiff. Now I'm first going to talk about rice. Now, rice is very rich in amino acids and vitamin B. It is also rich in protein, which help to strengthen the hair. It improves the hair elasticity and it reduces breakages. Rice water does not directly promote new hair growth, but it rather promotes length retention by preventing split ends and damaged hair. So rice helps to strengthen the hair, but it doesn't necessarily do what grow the hair. It doesn't necessarily give room for new growth. What rice does is going to help to prevent breakages. So especially on your hair ends, where it is prone to a lot of damages, when you spray rice on this particular part of the hair, is going to prevent the split ends and it is going to stop breakages. Hence, it's going to help you maintain the length of your hair. That is a very important uses of rice. But if you use rice in a bad way, if you are using rice in a way that it is not supposed to be used, you will end up rather causing more harm to your hair than rather promoting growth and then strengthening your hair or reducing the breakages, because of the amount or the number of times you are using rice for your hair. It is going to put your hair in more danger than to promote your hair growth. So now, cloves on the other hand, cloves stimulate growth, it increases the volume and it adds shine to your hair. Fenugreek is also rich in proteins and nicotinic acid. It strengthens weak roots and it reduces breakages. Rosemary boosts scalp circulation to the scalp and it prevents thinning and it adds shine to the hair. It protects the follicles and it is itchy scalp. So you can see that everything I've said here, they all help to grow hair. So then why am I saying that this particular combination is going to destroy your hair? So now let me take you to the preparation of this particular spray. So I measured 30 ml of rice, 30 ml of rosemary, 15 ml of fenugreek, and then I added just 5 ml of cloves. There is a reason for me doing this proportion. So guys, do not go anywhere. Stay with me on this video. Let me explain further as we move on to this video. So now I'm going to put my water on fire for it to boil. Then after, I will pour in my ingredients. After, I will lower the heat and then leave this ingredient for about 5 minutes, and then I will turn it off. After doing all of this, I will allow this to cool down, and then I will strain this into my spray bottle. Most of the time when I'm spraying any hairspray juice on my hair, I will notice that the juice will be dripping off, some will be falling on my faces and all of that. But with this particular juice, instead of this juice flowing on my face, it didn't do it, but rather it stick to my hair. That is because of the starchy nature of rice. So because rice is very rich in starch, it rather sticks to the hair dripping rather than dripping, and it makes the hair very firm and stiff. Cloves, on the other hand, is a very dry ingredient. So in my video, you notice that cloves is the only ingredient that I measured. I took the smallest quantity because it is very potent and it dries out very fast. So imagine adding cloves and rice together to promote hair growth. Whilst the rice is going to cause a lot of stiffness because of the starch, cloves is also going to add more dryness to this particular juice. Hence, instead of moisturizing your hair, you end up drying your hair. Hairs like low porosity, it is very dangerous to even use this particular juice. But if you still insist on using this particular juice, then you can actually do this, but make sure that anytime you use this juice, you are going to follow up with deep conditioning. You are going to deep condition your hair. That is the only safe way you can use this juice on low porosity hair, and you will not have any issue with dryness and then stiffness. So since this ingredient all helps to promote hair growth and we cannot do without it, there is definitely a way out for us to go about this whole thing. Now look at a hair that I've sprayed, no dripping of hair, nothing. All the juice have sticked into my hair. So because of that, you need to follow with your leave-in conditioner. That is the water-based leave-in conditioner. This is going to help add more moisture to this particular application. You're going to go with a leave-in conditioner, and then you're going to seal your hair with oil. So now you can actually do this. You can do this, but you are not supposed to do this every week. To my advice, I will advise that you do this maybe once in every 2 weeks, because of how this is going to turn your hair. You don't need to do this continuously like the other spray hair growth sprays that you've been doing. You can do this once in every 2 weeks, or at least once every week will be advisable. Anytime you finish using this, make sure you go on with your leave-in conditioner. After doing this, you go on with your deep conditioning. This is going to help regain the moist in your hair. So guys, if you are following me up to this time, please thank you so much for following me. And guys, do not forget to share this video to a lot of people. You can actually use this ingredient, but do not combine rice, cloves, fenugreek, and then rosemary all together for hair growth, especially with the rice, because rice and cloves, they are very strong to the hair, and you cannot combine all of them to your hair. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, share this video to a lot of people, leave your comment if you've tried this particular recipe before and how did it work on your hair. So cover your hair for about 4 to 5 minutes to 1 hour. If you have a steamer, you can go ahead and then use it to steam your hair, or better still, you can use your towel into a hot water and use it over the hair, just to open the pores for the nutrients to enter into the hair to promote the hair growth. You can do this as a leave-in, or you can do this and then after you wash it off. But I'm using this as a leave-in, so I'm going to keep this on for about 1 hour to 2 hours before I remove the rubbers from my hair. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to see you in my next video, and please do not forget to subscribe and share this video.